Greetings and welcome back to The Pride. My name is Muphasa El Matador. They call me the Curious Cat. My job is pretty simple. I help grow your conviction. Conviction to buy, conviction to sell, conviction to hold. And today we're looking at Sblk. Out here in The Pride, we only invest in trends that are going to last the next decade or more. And today's trend is shipping. Over 90% of the traded goods are carried over the waves, and Sblk is positioning themselves to be the world's leading dry bulk shipping company. We've done a review on this company before. It was a total monster dividend play for us in the first quarter, and it's set to be a bigger dividend play in the second quarter. That's what this video is all about. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the Patreon link to come join the team. We're an amazing group of individuals. With that said, let's jump into it. Sblk is a monster dividend play for us. It was definitely the trade of the quarter. I've been holding this for almost 9 months and it continues to deliver. I got paid $2 per share in dividend last quarter. So if you hold 100 shares, that's $200. If you hold 1,000 shares, that's $2,000. If you hold 10,000 shares, that's $20,000 for holding this company over the next 3 months if the dividend stays at $2 per share. 50 Cent once said, if you work really hard to get your money has to turn around and work for you. Cash flow over cash all day, and dividend paying stocks is a big way to generate cash flow. Sblk is one of the best dividend paying stocks in the market. We've done one of these videos before in the first quarter. This is a follow-up to that video. I'm going to be focusing on the things that are the same and the things that have changed in a bullish way. First things first, 128 vessels is still the same, average age of 10 years. The company has 14.1 million in fleet size, completely bullish compared to their peers. Market cap of 3 billion is dominating the rest of their peers. I personally like the liquidity, 62 million, completely bullish. You like to see this company holding a lot of cash. Total cash, we have 594 million. That is a big number, especially if you're looking at the dividend. Last video, the dividend payout was at $2 and some change over the last 12 months. You can see that has almost doubled. Actually, it's more than doubled if my maths is right. Vessels are still the same. Company is completely bullish. I'm focusing on the things that are really fundamental to us today. Operating expenses 4310 is definitely lower than everything else in the industry. They have dropped to the second position with 4.5 RightShip, still very good as of December 2021. This is very big, right? So their net debt continues to decrease. They were at 1,085 at the end of last year, now at 939, and the cash and liquidity continues this exponential growth. We're looking at 593.7 if we're going to be exact. Remember, this number is big for calculating the dividends. Right, so let's jump into that. They have switched to the 2.1 million as of last quarter. So we calculated this in the last video and showed that we're going to get $2 per share in dividends. When earnings came out, nothing changed, and we got paid $2 per share in dividend payout. So we're going to do the same right now to see what the dividend is going to be for the second quarter. All we have to do is change this number from 473.3 to 593.7, and you subtract that from 268.8 because 128 vessels hasn't changed. If you do your maths right, you should come out with $3,324.9, right? So 324.9 divided by 102.3 would give you $3.19 per share in dividend payout for the second quarter. Again, that's $3.19 in dividend payout for the next quarter. That is enough reason to buy this stock, to hold this stock, to accumulate as many shares as possible, increase your cash flow. Again, these numbers are subject to change by the next earnings. I don't expect anything to change. With that, I'm going to be looking at the financial analysis and the technical analysis, and then we'll call it. I like to look at the year range whenever I'm checking these companies out. You can see the year range for this is $13.92 to $32, right? Then I'm going to show the 5-year chart so we can see this massive exponential growth. This used to be a $6 stock in 2020, 2 years ago. Now we're looking at $27 as of yesterday. PE ratio is 4.0. Stellar stock was 6 at the beginning of the year. It's coming down to 4. Pretty cheap. And that's just super bullish because the stock price has gone up. PE ratio has come down. I like it. Dividend yield, it's gone up almost 30%. It's just amazing stuff. Like, this has been definitely one of my favorite companies to hold in the last year. Quarterly, you can see this exponential growth. Nothing has changed. We are expecting 590 something million, which would keep that growth steady on an annual basis. You can see that 2021 has been a killer year for this company. The reason for this has been the supply chain issue. Once the supply chain is sorted out, you can see these numbers start to decline. So it's important for us to keep checking in on this company so we know when to get out, when to shed our position, and when to hold. So I'm going to go back quarterly so we can look and see how this thing has been doing. Revenue of 499 million, net income 300 million, net profit margin of 60%. Here in the profit team, 20% gets us excited. 60% is just mind-blowing stuff. Cost of revenue is going up 129 million, but you can see the cash and cash equivalents that they had here is going to be increased in the next earnings as long as things don't change, and that's going to be big for us when it comes to paying out dividends. And 2 weeks ago, it says buy Sblk for future dividends. They said this and not seeking alpha. I'm telling you again, if you like cash flow, don't play around with Sblk. With that said, let's go look at price targets. Price targets haven't changed. Last video, I said they were going to hit the price target. They have hit 30, traded up to like $32. The next price target for us is 36. I'm holding all the way to 40. Hopefully, by the time people get $3 in dividends, they can push this stock price to 40, at which point it will be a home run for us. We'll be at 36. We would be doubling our money. What we do, we sell half our position, keep the house's money to run. With the dividend paying stock like this, I'm probably going to hold this stock for a really, really long time. Dividend of 30% is amazing. The PG ratio is unavailable here, but we are seeing the growth coming in with the numbers that I showed previously. Strong buy rating. Everything is looking really, really stellar for this company. With that said, let's jump into the technicals. Man, Sblk has been, it's traded really, really well. When we first started getting into this, we were jumping in at our load the boat price of $18. We check out at resistance, we get back in at 18, check out that resistance, get back in at 18, check out at resistance. But this time, things just completely ripped off once the dividend was confirmed at $2 per share. You can see it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from $18 all the way to 32. 5 bullish candles, and it has consolidated in a very high channel over here, turning 26.73 to ice, which is, we were expecting 24 to turn into ice, but it has literally just continued consolidating in this high range. And with the numbers coming in for the next quarter as high as they do, we can see this bounce from 26.73 and start heading to 32 again, 33, 36. Hopefully we can hit 40 before the end of the second quarter. You can see earnings is coming out 23rd of May. So there's a lot of time between today's day is the 7th or the 8th, depending on when you watch this video. Between now and the 23rd of May, there will be a lot of time to accumulate this particular company. On any weakness at these levels, 26, 25, 24, we'll continue to add shares. For me, I definitely am not buying this. I'm just watching it at this point because I have it at $18. But if you're not in this particular play and you want to accumulate for dividends, again, the levels are 26.73, 25, and I would say this would be strong ice. If you see it at $24, that would be a good time to load the boat for the next ride, because the numbers that are going to come in by the time earnings are going to be announced, they're going to be super bullish, and that should take this all the way to 36. Hopefully we hit 40 before the end of the second quarter. By then, us at the profit team, we would have sold half our position and left the house's money to run, and that way we are completely stress free, and our money will be making money for us. That's just how we roll. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like to join our team, all you have to do is hit the Patreon link. We're an awesome group of individuals. We plan our trades, we trade the plan, we invest, we do our technical analysis, we do our research, all the simple things consistently. Come join us. We would love to have you. With that said, I hope I've been able to give you the conviction to buy, hold, or sell Sblk. It's Muphasa El Matador. Peace.